Bonjour. Bonjour, Cécile.
Bonjour.
All right, in France, yes, I made it back just for one night. I could not stop here because, so we work together a lot on photo shoots and image and branding with Cécile. Now we're gonna help you girls because, and guys, of course, of the world, but, bloggers to becoming influencers. So let's talk about branding and let's talk about the importance of appearance and consistency and really what message do you transmit the world. So my first question to Cécile is, how do you think in this white noise, in all that social media and millions of people out there trying to make a difference and make a space for themselves, what would you say is tip number one to really make yourself a mark?
You need to have a point of view, a really clear point of view. Maybe it's good to work with this Chinese portrait, like what is your favorite city, what is your favorite moment in the day, what is your favorite color, what is your favorite meal, what is your favorite jewelry, what is your favorite piece of clothes, accessory, and really select carefully some details, and even colors and ambience are really important too, I guess.
Yes.
And then repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and keep repeating it.
All right. Two things. Consistency, you're saying. You need to keep your story going. You need to say the same thing over and over again. And what Cécile is describing is the same thing when you do a movie. You create a storyboard, all right? And you need to knowing what is it going to be? A romantic comedy, a science fiction. Upon that, obviously everything will change. Same thing with you. You are the mood board of your story. In fashion, we use mood board. That's how we create and really understand clearly that one image, that one ad campaign will make a difference. So now tip number two, tell all our bloggers and influencers of the world, how do they make a difference now? Now they have the following. How do they keep their following to really wanting to know more about them?
They need to be special. And when I say special, is that they need to build themselves like a costume, a character that people want to follow. For example, we were just talking about Anna Wintour and her glasses and her hairstyling, and the fact that she loves wearing long fur coats. And actually, when I was working in Yves Saint Laurent, she was selecting 4 or 5 different ones, but same shapes, long, and she was always wearing it. So I think it's important that people know you, know how you are, and then if they feel they can connect with you, they want to know more about yourself.
Give us one example of one influencer you think has nailed it so right that it's going to be a great role model for all the people out there wanting to be influencers.
I think right now everyone is talking about Jeanne Damas. She's French. She has just launched her own label, Rouge, and she really has her own universe. It's a very feminine, sexy, with her red lipstick and her little basket bag, always wearing a little bit like Jane Birkin style. And she all the time is repeating her universe, vintage furniture, so that about nature too as well, and this Parisian vibe, like effortless chic, if I can.
Yeah, like a boho sort of chic. And how many followers does she have?
A little bit more than 1 million, I say.
There you go. So you see, someone who has already over a million followers has understood branding, has understood I need a point of view, I need consistency, I need to make a difference in this white noise to really create my identity. So what would you say for all the bloggers and influencers, and that's going to be, the last question of the piece, what in the morning, what should they be mindful of in order to really, when they get in front of the camera, conveying the message, what is the one biggest tip you can give them?
Be yourself.
Okay. Yes, but tell us your journey. Like in the morning when you get ready, that's the same thing.
What do you mean when you get ready?
Like when you get ready, you get dressed, like in the morning. How do you choose all those pieces? What's going on in your mind in order to knowing how you're going to make your day successful and presenting the world how you feel?
I think it's a lot about preparing yourself too, especially if you need to work with a visual identity. think about what you want to tell the world today, who you are, and how you want to express it with your mood boards today. Do you want to show what you're drinking, or share your lifestyle too? Sharing your lifestyle and also your emotion, even if they're not always especially good. I think people also need to feel you are human. That's why I was saying just be yourself. Sometimes you don't feel really, really good. Just say it and give your tips. What do you do to feel good? What piece of clothes do you choose? What do you drink? What do you read? What kind of movie do you watch? This kind of thing. Or artists you would like to. Artist, design, I mean, all the lifestyle area is important.
That's in one word. What is that word? Authenticity. That's the word. That's who you are. You tell your story. Don't be afraid. Part of being successful is self-development. Telling the world today, I'm not feeling so good. Not everything is in perfect technicolor as we think it is in a movie. Your life is not a movie. It's real. It's happening. So what Cécile say? That biggest trip? Absolutely. I always say to everybody, authenticity will win you absolutely every time. Cécile, thank you very much. Isn't she beautiful? Girls, you know, Atelier 17th, obviously you have all the info. She is your go-to girl in outside of Paris, really knowing and nailing everything about fashion, branding, image, appearance, all of it. All right, and you know the drill. We are meeting because this week is a big, big week. You know, we're meeting on May 2nd. So now this is going to be more Image Impact Index.